As cities burn. I need to see my levels. I left my coffee at home. Where are my levels at? That's alright. Okay. Whoa, where are you going? Okay. Don't move on me. They started out as a pretty hardcore group. I know some people like their first album, but I'm not that big of a fan. The middle album, that's money. It doesn't present you, at least lyrically, it doesn't present you with any answers. It gives you questions, only questions. Hey, is there a God? Is there a God? Is there this? What? Why are we here? What is this life? Just nothing but questions. They're not trying to sell you on anything, really. And okay, Cody, the guitar and vocalist, the lead vocalist, has some of the most interesting guitar parts I've ever listened to. He's so untraditional. You think like he starts a run and you're like, oh, okay, pretty typical, and then it just kind of goes off and you're like, whoa, okay. But yeah, he does these parts over top of things. And I watched him live doing these crazy things while singing, and it really won me over a lot. Their drummer, I can't remember his name. He wrote a book recently about his time with different touring bands, and it was I didn't read it, so I can't speak to it, but I imagine it's good. I read his blog on a couple things, and really resonated with him telling drummers to stop playing their cymbals. Telling drummers a little bleh. Talks about grace. Not the majority of the time. It depends on what church you're going to, I guess, but the majority of the culture of that is that, yeah, you're saved by grace, but then you have to do all these other things to like get the grace. So he's kind of tongue-in-cheek saying, like, grace should only come down to those who deserve it. But the definition of grace is grace. Grace, it doesn't merit any, like, you don't have to have any merit to get grace. You just get it. So I like that. It's freely given. He has a way of conveying an idea without shoving it down your throat, and I like that. Matt Carter, he has a podcast called Break It Down, and he had him on that podcast, and it was interesting to hear them two talk about songwriting and stuff like that. But I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'm done.